What's up, people? It's Jawhboyleaf, and today we are going to be talking about the Call of Duty Cold War beta. Alright, so this is going to be my opinions about the beta. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about the beta, but I'll be talking about how I feel and my experiences playing the beta. I'm going to be talking from the perspective of Warzone, or the Fireteam Dirty Bomb game mode. And the reason why I'm talking about that is because I'm assuming that's like the plunder to the Cold War Warzone game mode. You know, I'm assuming it's going to give us a good idea of what Warzone's going to be like for a Cold War. And I mean, this is not in any specific order. I'll have to say, first off, the fall damage in that game mode is kind of ridiculous. It's kind of like regular multiplayer. So when you just parachute and you land, but you land just slightly down a slope, immediately you're taking fall damage already. I mean, it's not much, it's only very slight, but still it's a little frustrating. That they need to fix that. They need to give you a little more leeway when it comes to fall damage. And then another thing would be loot boxes. So when I first started the game, it was so hard for me to find loot boxes because I didn't know exactly where they would be. So initially you would think that loot boxes are going to be inside the buildings where everyone else is fighting around that compound, but actually all the loot boxes are out in the woods in the middle of nowhere, just a random loot box. And it's not bright or anything, it's like a black or brown looking loot box. So it's so hard to see in the woods and in the snow because all the trees look the same color as it. So that was definitely difficult. And then the noise for the loot boxes. So in Warzone, it's super loud, right? Sometimes it gets so obnoxious you just have to open the loot boxes so it shuts the hell up so you can hear what the hell is happening around you. But in this game mode, and I'm assuming in the future Warzone game mode, it's humming so low, it's so hard for you to even find out where the hell the loot boxes are. So that was my big issue. And then speaking of the loot boxes, right, when you open them, all they have is uranium and one plate of armor, maybe like a kill streak or something. They don't have any ammo in it. So, and I think that the issue with that game mode specifically, I think in Warzone it's not gonna have this issue, but there's no ammo crates. So if I'm holding down a spot, holding down the bomb, I'm shooting, I wipe one squad, another squad comes, I down two, and then before you know it, I'm out of ammo because I already wasted all my assault rifle ammo. And that's why I think that the sniper rifle is definitely like the best weapon to be using for Cold War Warzone, because if you're holding a spot, you could just snipe people and you don't have to worry about ammo. In Warzone, maybe they'll drop ammo, right? But then in that game mode specifically, I guess, you run out of ammo holding a point. So at least if you're more efficient with your headshots and you snipe, it's a lot easier than having an assault rifle, shooting, and then killing them, and then before you know, you're out of ammo. And let me guess, he's like, Ja, check it out. Why don't you run Scavenger? Well, in the fucking game mode, Scavenger's glitch. So even though I'm running Scavenger on every single one of my goddamn classes, I'm running over bodies and all I'm picking up is useless, stupid uranium that I can't use for anything because I'm in the middle of the fucking forest fighting people. So it doesn't make sense to me why there's one, no ammo crate, and two, why Scavenger's not working, and then three, if I'm out of ammo, it's not like I could even grab someone's gun because they don't drop guns apparently in that game mode. So I'm hoping in Warzone it's gonna be, you know, more different. And I understand this is just the beta, but this is just my opinion. And then another issue I had in that game mode that I hope it doesn't come over to Warzone is the auto deploy for the parachute. I wasn't able to disable the auto deploy because sometimes you'll deploy very early. If you're landing on top of a tree, you'll assume that the tip of that tree is the ground, so you'll end up just parachuting super early and they'll just shoot you in the air. Or you're trying to land slower on the slope, because you're on the high point, you'll end up just opening your chute and then you'll just slide down the whole freaking what is it called, the freaking snow ski lodge, ski resort or whatever. So that was a pain in the ass. I hope they could switch it so you could just open it whenever you want, and if you die, you die. But that's how I do it in Warzone. It's a manual open, because at least then I could time it, and I trust myself to time it. And if I don't, then that's my fault and I deserve to die. Another big issue is for sure the driving in the game is fucking horrible. I can't get around the map if there's a bomb explosion and there's radiation coming. because here I am driving this stupid ATV or motorcycle, and then I'm hitting these random ass little ditches, and my car is doing a 180 kickflip ollie whatever, and then here I am just turned around, and I don't know, they need to get that shit fixed because that shit is clunky and it's not working out. You thought that playing Warzone, those stupid ATVs or cars are driving into the woods right next to the hospital, you think that's freaking hard? No, try freaking playing in this game and driving one of those stupid motorcycles through that area. That is difficult. That's difficult right there. The next topic would be knife damage. So if you guys saw my last video, I'm getting knifed and I'm getting one shot by a guy with a knife. I have a full plate of armor. I have 3 plates of armor. I took the time to find a loot box I couldn't freaking find, and I had to go into the woods to go grab. I went to go find 1 piece of armor, came into the building, and then this guy with a knife sitting in the corner one-shots me with a knife. Come on, what is that? What is that about, guys? I have armor. I have physical armor on my body that can stop bullets, and it's like metal armor, but I can't stop a knife from one-shotting me when he stabs me in the chest. So that's annoying, and they need to fix that, because I mean, it'll be fun for who's that guy, all knives only or whatever on YouTube, because he could just one-shot someone in Warzone, full plate of armor and everything. But it just doesn't make sense to me. It makes no sense to me why you could one-shot somebody with a knife. Speaking of armor and running, have to go grab them, is just having to put the armor on. You can't put more than 1 armor on at once. You have to put 1 at a time and tap over and over again. I don't know about you guys. For me on Warzone, I have auto armor on. So I press it once, I'm going to put all 3 of my armor on. In this game mode, you have to put armor on 1 by 1. And the animation for it is so slow. If you're in a gunfight, you don't even want to put on armor, because there's no chance for you to run and put on armor. Because if you don't know, when you put on armor, it slows you the fuck down. You're like baby fucking walking and like slowly putting on armor. So how the hell are you gonna fight and rotate while putting on armor? But guess what you could do? Guess what you could do while running though? You could sprint and reload at the same time, but you can't sprint and put on armor at the same time. It doesn't make sense to me. And when you kill somebody, they don't drop armor unless they have extra armor. When you're fighting someone in the woods trying to find armor and you kill someone, now in that engagement you lost both your armor, and then you go loot the body, but all they have is stupid uranium in the middle of the goddamn woods where you're trying to find more armor. And then his boy is just gonna land right on top of you because he's parachuting down, and then he has full plate of armor. You're gonna fight him, and then you lose. So that was really annoying. I freaking hate that. That was frustrating as hell. And then the last thing I just want to talk about was just the gunfighting in general. I mean, I was sniping majority of the time, but in the last day or 2, I was trying to use more assault rifles, SMGs and LMGs. I was using the AK-47, and it felt really nice. I don't know, man. I just don't think the gunfighting is gonna be that great, because if you have a sniper rifle, there's barely any flinch when someone's shooting at you. So you could just go ahead and shoot them right in the head while they're like firing, and you'll hit them. And not only that, but there's no bunny hopping. So if you're like shooting and someone else is shooting at you, you're behind cover, what you usually want to do is you want to explode out the cover, so you have the like surprise, right? So as soon as you jump out the cover, before you know it, you're landing, and it's like your character is landing in a pit of fucking quicksand, and you can't move. And here this guy is just holding ADSing, and he sees you jump and land barely anywhere, and then he'll just shoot you in the fucking face, and you'll just end up losing that gunfight. So I don't know, man. I had a better chance of beating assault rifles, SMGs, and LMGs with a sniper rifle. And then having a shotgun as a secondary was so overpowered, because I got the Spaz 12 and I just spammed that thing, which is essentially like an Origin 12, and I just walk in there and I just clean the whole goddamn room. But then now I clear the whole room and I have no armor and no ammo because no one drops that shit. But those are my opinions. I hope you guys didn't think I was too annoying. This is my first time doing one of these kind of videos talking about my opinions of Cold War. Me personally, I know I still have one more day to play, because I'm doing this Sunday. I have one more day to play, but honestly, it's just not that fun. I'm just gonna go back, hop on Warzone, and enjoy myself, because the beta is not it, boys and girls. It's not it. So I hope you guys like this video of me just talking a whole bunch of shit, essentially, of the Cold War beta. Oh, okay. I'll say one good thing. The sniping is amazing. Sniping is the meta. If you want to quick scope, you want to snipe Warzone and in norms. I played like 1 or 2 games of just me quick scoping. Cold War is the game, unless they're gonna nerf it to shit after the beta. But that's my one good thing I have to say about Cold War. And so go ahead and smash that like button if you guys enjoyed this video of me just talking shit essentially the whole goddamn time. And go ahead and comment down below your opinions of Cold War, if you actually really enjoyed it, and if I'm just going crazy because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And go ahead and smash that like button if you want to see Call of Duty content, Warzone content, because I'm not going to be playing more beta, and some Warzone loadouts. Let me go ahead and cut this video and play some more Warzone. Peace, boys and girls.